Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Twenstra and I am a writer. Welcome. I'm back with another uh, book review. Um, Swallow by Sefi Atta. I love Sefi Atta's writing. I read A Bit of Difference by her, and I love that she understands, or she has mastered in writing and how to plot family dynamics and dysfunction of family clearly, and she's able to make those characters very much relatable through experience and through their emotions, and she has also done the same here, which I really liked. So sorry, I'm just giving myself a bit of light. I'm gonna put this down because you can't see it. So Swallow is a surprising book. Believe me, it is. First of all, don't be confused by the cover itself. It's dull. I told my daughter that the cover is quite dull. It's just look at it. It's not selling what's inside here, but hey, they say don't judge a book by its cover, and please don't do that, because you're going to be missing on a journey of two brilliant women that are so real and authentic, I guess. So I'll be looking down because I have my notes on my laptop. So Swallow is a surprising read, with so many themes and monumental scenes. I really looked forward to reading Swallow by Sefi Arthur. I enjoyed the simplicity and the feeling of assurance that the characters have a clear objective. In the beginning, you sort of kind of try to figure out where these characters going. We are introduced to Tolani, we're introduced to Rose, we're introduced to Tolani and Rose are quite good friends, like almost like best friends. As the story unfolds, Tolani changes, especially when her life is threatened. We follow Tolani, who lives in a flat in Lagos, and she works as a bank secretary. Rose and Tolani both work as bank secretaries. So I'm gonna stop a little bit there. So almost all the books I read that are set in Nigeria, are set in Lagos, or set in somewhere in a state in Nigeria, and have written by Nigerian authors. There's a thing with banks and their characters. So my Nigerian friends, please let me know what is it with banks, and I mean, I think also is it Chimamanda's books, I think there's a character that something about the bank. I don't know, might be another Nigerian writer that has, there's yams and cassava and banks. Those three, they're always there. Anyway, I don't want to digress too much, but yes. So Rose is fired because she slept her boss. His boss sexually harassed her. He was touchy-feely with her, and Rose, kudos for her, for the character, for doing that, because sometimes we don't write that as writers. So I'm happy that that character reacted, and then she was fired, of course. I mean, the system is on the side of the man. Yeah, sadly. And the dialogue, the novel starts with a dialogue of friends in a bus. Rose talks a lot, advising Tolani about the seriousness of her man and his intentions. We get to see Tolani wanting to pay her own dowry because she has to get married. She forces Sanwa, who is the boyfriend, that she can help to pay for him to marry her. I think the pressure of being a woman is and growing up, you are told that you are growing to become a good wife. That's your goal. That's what you should be, to be a wife and to take care of your family, nothing else. Not that you're going to be a pilot or a lawyer, but to be a wife. So we are sort of growing with that in our heads, that being a wife is the greatest achievement. And I think it shouldn't be like that, but that's what the characters are going through. And that's what we see with Tolani, that she wants this achievement. Not that she's working in a bank, a good job, and she's getting paid, and she has her own flat, but the fact that there is something missing. She's not enough. She can be anything else in the world, but because she's not have a man, then that's doesn't have a husband, or she's not a wife. That's not quite an achievement if you don't have that. So Swano is quite a interesting boyfriend, because he is more like a businessman. He's trying to be. He's ambitious, and he wants to achieve his business endeavors. Sometimes they sound dodgy, which in the book they end up seeing that actually he was it was not clear what he was doing, because he ended up borrowing money from. It's weird. It's just weird. Okay, Swano asked money to her girlfriend so that he can start his business with another friend. But Sano declined the offer from her girlfriend giving him the money to marry her. But he was okay to get that. He was okay to take the money to start the business, but he's not okay to take the money to marry her. What does that say about that character? Anyway, so it's a lot. There's a lot happening between Rose and and Tolani. But the most heartbreaking is that thing that happened between these two girls, that they met OC. He is the conniving, dangerous, dodgy, with probably looking kind of character, I guess. And when the story goes on, he begins a relationship with OC, and OC, he is a drug smuggler, something like that, and it ends up asking both Tolani and Rose to be the drug mules, to swallow drugs so that they can send it overseas. They could fly overseas. And of course, in the beginning they try. Wow, I'm actually reacting, because I'm just remembering that how visceral it was in the writing, that Tolani was swallowing a balloon of cocaine, and she couldn't. She kept vomiting and vomiting and vomiting. And Rose tried to talk to OC that maybe they should put it, kapants, and he didn't agree. He said that's quite dangerous and quite detectable at the airport, so it's better if they swallow it. So they should not eat. So, and Tolani thought, no, I can't do this with my life. I can't do this, and you shouldn't either. She's telling Rose, but Rose, she's a big she has her own brain as well, mind. She decides to continue, and she ends up going to England, to London, I think, and the balloon burst inside her while she was in the plane, and she died. So that story was published, and then Tolani reads it, and that night OC comes to her house, and she tells her that she must go away because she will be killed if she stays here. She has to go back to Makoka. I don't know if it's Makoka, and she does goes back to stay with her mother, and and then the boyfriend comes back. He's got a new job, he's looking good, and he pays he pays Tolani the money that he borrowed. So I am a little bit, it's there. That's the crux of the plot, I guess. I really liked it. It was very surprising. I didn't see this coming. I think the way Tolani did not see that Rose was gonna die, or they were in their lives at all, they're gonna meet OC, and I think Sefi has she has crafted the idea of what she's managed to play with the unknown. You know, when we say we don't know what the future holds, and I think she got that in the writing. And because I didn't see it coming, you know, I didn't see the danger, I didn't see where all this was going, a lot of things. And I think she managed to do that through putting through experience, what surrounds the characters in their everyday life. What are they experiencing, what are they doing? And I didn't see this coming, and I just thought, wow, Rose is gonna fall in love with this man. She's gonna have a good life. Everything is gonna be fine. No. OC, winkinga, OC, and he's continuing. I think he's in this world. He's continuing. He's gonna find other women that they think this is gonna be easy, and he's continuing with finding women, you know. And luckily Tolani escaped. You know, I felt for her, I sympathized with her. The guilt she went through, you know, I mean, after she found out that actually Rose has died. The pace of the story, I think it was rather slow. I think that's how she managed to play with you don't know what's gonna happen, because the pace of the whole book was rather slow. And I guess also the slowness is kind of it might be intentional, because it is how we focused on Tolani and her frustration of wanting to better her life off. Yeah, I mean, Tolani throughout the novel, she is quite frustrated with the boyfriend, with the work, and with the friend who's not working because she's fired because of slapping the boss. So there's a lot of things happening in the complex where she's staying. Yo, kuningi guys, kuningi kwenzekalayo. And I think around that, I didn't see this big bomb happening, and I liked it. I was glad. I was taken. I enjoyed the read. Yeah. So Sefi Atta does that. She just, you know, she just crafts characters so well, and it make you really think they're real, as if you're watching the movie of that person. I think I don't think I'll ever forget Tolani, the character, the protagonist. I don't think I'll ever forget her. And Tolani and Rose meeting OC, it's such a prickling experience. It's yeah. So that's Swallow, and I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to bring down the light so that you can see the cover. So that's Swallow. Yeah, I hope you get it. I'll put a link down so that maybe if you're South African, you're able to buy it at Takealot or something. Yes. So, and happy holidays. Happy holidays. I am so happy that we are ending the year with a beautiful book by Sefi Atta. Bye.